다시 내래 다자칼라 조보 탐지했더니 산재가 홍지는 산재가 삼대 잡소 진보다 왔지 감성 심진이 담지라 그래서 담대 조밤을 다시 내래
Tahidale to all who are joining on the live stream. I offer you ocean of Buddhas, Bodhicittas, nectar from Buddha's begging bowl to all mother sentient beings of three spheres. Tahidale.
Welcome everyone to our Sunday practice. Today we will be doing the Tara practice and also the burning away afflictions JangChok practice for the deceased. And we particularly want to pray for all of those who have died in the tragic earthquake in Turkey and Syria. Right now the estimate is 29,117 people have died in that earthquake. We also want to pray for all of the people that have died in this war in Russia and Ukraine, and the estimates of how many people have died are for the Russian soldiers 136,880. For the Ukrainian soldiers, an estimate of 100,000 soldiers have died and 30,000 Ukrainian civilians have died. And we also want to particularly pray for everyone who is dying from COVID in Asia and around the world, but particularly in Asia where there's a very bad outbreak.
Tene tere ngaso ke drama tang tene JangChok shoho tamjela JangChok ji ke yores tene date ke tene mayor na zo na wote tara Turkey tang Syria la tene sayam ke wang ke tene ma chani ton tra go jigja jub den tong so yores tene ta ma nan tanda tamjeng to la tene tong so ni te Russia mom Russia mom bumjek chesom don't talk do dong yoris tene Ukraine mom bumjek dong yoris tene Ukraine masar chesom dong yoris tene ta te chamain ba ke tara toyam ne do ko ang lakpar tara kharso huni tene tana mama bo tong do te te chama tene to nyam da la tene ngaso ko JangChok ji ke yo.
We'll begin with the opening prayers in the Yellow Prayer Book on page 1.
Abao Tenzin Khenpo Bardo Tamjeje Dorsebe Manam Kadanyambe Semjin Tamje Dewadande Donga Tandra Nyurdu Lama Me Yanda Bardo Sanjo Ramboje Toba.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Tu terene sonde nyama santa zamjeba lunga yesungeva laiku.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Sancho nyimban chijeba, sanje namla jabsunche, chudan sancho simbaye, solan tejin jabsunche, chetan hunje deshije, sancho tona jebada, sancho simba la bala, tedarim jene bada, tejin rola pendunda, Sancho semne chijeye, tejye dana laba la rambaye labaye.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Sanje chudan suje chonam la, sanjo bardo dane jabsumje, dake jin sa jin be sonamje, drola pensa sanje druparsho.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Nung kwadanyam besim chen tam je dewa tam deva je dambar je dong ha je jo tam travar je dong ha me be deva tam mundar wa je nyeren cha dan ye dan tra
May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Namo sanje chuto kunga chom dema, dando cham je sancho sem je do. Namo sanje chuto kunga chom dema, dando cham je sancho sem je do.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Bengana Dada Hombe Om Soba Vashuddha Savadam Soba Vashuddha Rinchen Uda Dorman De Yonchen Sojam Neja Linchan Jumbongo Nusen Pola Pende Drupare Budange Do. sarvatogavu sabja trupa sankar yomeja manzara Om Basumade Shiriso, 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 Om Banza Tendra So, 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 Om Tare Tu Ture mama ayun jana penye petren guru sowa nam tare tuda ture mama ayun jana penye petren guru sowa nam tare Ture mama ayun jana penye guru sowa Om tare ture mama ayun jana penye guru sowa Om tare ture mama Ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Om tare ture mama ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Tare ture mama Ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Om tare ture mama ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Om tare ture mama Ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Om tare ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Om tare ture mama ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Om tare ture mama ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Om tare ture mama guru sowa Om tare ture mama ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Om tare ture mama ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Om tare ture mama ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Om tare ture mama ayun jana penye pudren guru sowa Om tare ture mama Tare Tuda Durima Ayunjan Punya Pujan Guru Sowa Om Tare Tuda Durima Ayunjan Punya Pujan Guru Sowa Om Tare Ture Mama Ayunja Punya Pujan Guru Soy Dong Ren Chen He Dormane De Yong A Den Chom Den De Mamba Parden Hame Kutse Jar Den Je Dem Donji Kuntuzangpo Dana Dava Barvete Yom De Mansin Bezijin Ba Sharjeki Sayen Chujin Da Yum Be Abatar Daren Jinji Jewa Ba Neso Owa Fu Towe Dan Le Unchu Mene Gundra Jendra Nyime Tamba Merse de top jindane, de chen to je gong la she, o Arya Tara banza Lama yanza pitolin. Sana samate kona chuyo shase medo marmete chacha rondo nanga jaseda lama pamjong kunzange chuchen jam soba sonjo o Arya Tara sapareva Argan Baden Pube Dubam Alogan Gand Shabdangand Rasa Swabhajara Namanga Bundra Linda Linjan Koyoje Lane Don Sumem Jinom Nanjin, Dabu Zonda Mazong Uboko, Dalu Lande Jumden de Mamba, Rena Mandala Bunda Menga Avoisai, Yemedoda, Rera Lenye de Jimbande, Sanje Shilo Mide Puvaye, Dogunom Dojin Dojubayo.
Noble Arya Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Arya Tara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the very thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Savadama Sobhava Yudavham Ranjan Hudadorma Dursaju Haman Balopam Jurjim
Praises to the 21 Taras. Using the handout. I prostrate to the noble, noble transcendent. Do it in Tibetan. Do it in Tibetan.
Om Jidama Bamadra Malazhan Thalo Samsa Durmanya Maparm Chineke Lodan Dharma Jiten Sungo Chije Shad Kesa Savalane Soma Samsa Dunga Dava Kunda Kamma Jane Tuba Sharma Kamma Tonran Tuba Namje Rabdu Sarara Bama Samsa Sango Chula Chije Pema Sana Nambara Jim Jimba Tundu Kato Shewa Zuba Samten Junyama Samsa Tejin Shekpa Zot Nambara Jumme Joma Mali Bhara Simba Thope Jarve Seje Shinda Dem Samsa Tudara Hunga Yega Doda Suna Namka Gama Jitin Dumba Shajenenda Doba Melan Govanama Samsa Jaze Melatam No Sovan Son Chuma Jumboro Lantasanamda Nijin Sojendanadama Samsa Jasada Paje Paran Tunkorabdan Joma Yejanga Shajenenda Membantu Vashinda Barma Samsa Turinje Vachemo Luje Pona Namban Joma Chuje Shana Tonya Dumde Rawo Tamche Malusuma Samsa Koncho Sumjo Saja Samma Toga Namba Jem Malu Tojan Kolojan, Ranga Uja Solan Toma, Samtara Gawajib, Ujin Gentua Bema, Jebara Jedudarai, Jikin Sajin Roman Soma, Yomban Jumbanima Nema, Tonya Yome Yoga Honga, Oba Tamja Namba Drama, Samsa Dale Tembe Jimba Tamja Shindambam, Rabatula Barmel, Operation Ranzem, Samsa Carpentone Meda, Marventuna Vunanem, Yejayunga Gunagoga, Joepuna Nambaranjo, Samsa Sayeng Lasak, Terjana Jasha Doma, Tonya Jimza Yake Honga, Ruba Dembona Nege, Samsar Dima Gima Shema, Yangi Deje Junyema, Soha Umdayanda Dema, Dupa Chumdang Jombanyem, Samsa Kuna Kuragware, Raya Luna Rabdangem, Ye Jivang on the group, Rukbang La Durmanya, Samsa Durishanada, Honganam Basaonyem, Ria Minda Latam Bez, Jitin Sumya Yoanyem, Samsa Laya Tonanam, Reda Dagian Solanam, Tara Ninja Pajayag, Dona Malu Barasam, Samsa Laya Tonam Jab, Lada Maham Jivetem, Guna Gochagaji, Zoda Malang Basam, Santanya Madavaji, Jini Polarasam, Mahara Ninjot, Lumnesama, Samsa Tenis Naku, Shivan Tadayandadem, Dundarola Nujensom, Joba Ture Ramchonyam, Savan Hajet Bandat, Sansalan Nishotake.
Benefits of the 21 Tara praises handout. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower you. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. I'm reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times. Those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. Go back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 39. Prepare your burning away afflictions text, and we'll be following the blue writing for the dead. Beginning on page 2.
Om dare du re so ma bamba ram zongge kondal hanam daman thola zakar shavada laba sawa.
The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed and mantra, winds around the mantra thread and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe om dare du gala ja sarva siddhe om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du re mama gala ja sarva siddhe Om dare du gala ja sarva siddhe Om benza amrita kundala hana Om benza amrita kundala hana Om Om benza amrita kundala hana Om Om benza amrita kundala hana Om benza amrita kundala hana Om benza amrita kundala hana Om Om benza amrita kundala hana Om Lama yeshi je durze sha pamcho dang ro je do.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sarva dev salam Carme dolores agilem, oye de parasingilo.
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om Banda Amada Gundala Hana Om Soba Yuda Soba Dharma Soba Yuda Wai Domba Nala Maya Tamba Teleje Yong Se Jirpa Le Tselen De Ba Shi Sawa Punkam Jinji Yong Se Zo Sunbu De Da From
the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala.
Samacha Deva Raja Banyonje Karvane Lama Chashi Maron Lopa Drimbaya Ludate Manye Baya Dam Temba Samjana Tenga Nem Chotam Banda Latan Lopo Chingara Kije Yuj Nekhoje.
Bottom of page 4. Oh, listen, child of noble family now past. The life you cared for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the 5 aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the 6 realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the 3 miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family, do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the Yidam single-pointedly to this supreme place, and the holy presence of the Master and Deity come instantly.
Namo Kunchoram Zaram Jantambata Langha Tenzin Sajente Sende Namshi Karne Jam Merpatendan Chijaj Nembenzo Anga Shanzoi Namo Zasura Dembatang Langha Tenzin Sajente Sende Namshi Karne Jam Merpatendan Chijaj Nembenzo Anga Shanzoi.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of the 3 roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past you are called to this support. Rivajra Amkusha Ja. Page 10.
Ram Yang Kang Oma Aho Oma Aho Oma Aho Oma Sarvam Benganem Balai Dagaya Oma Sarvam Benganem Balai Dagaya Oma Sarvam Benganem Balinda Gaia, O Nyanan Turbad
Whom, all you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this torma and go to your abodes. Within the Dharmakaya state where primordial awareness, the deity, and mantra are non-dual, the mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Hong, 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 benza rakya.
Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the Idam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
Om Hong Zhang She Ma La Ma Ban Tang Om Sarada Sato Benza Anjale Beza Benja Bam Teda Nam Je Johnson Xio Zhen Choye
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream forth from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Aditana Adite Sava Pamba Avaren Bemhin Guru Sova Om Tare Dutare Dure Sova Om Daha Daha Sava Naraga Gade Hedu Hompe Om Tare Dure Sova Om Paza Paza Sarva Chitanga Gade Hedum Hompe Om Tare Dure Sova Om Mata Mata Sarva Tirya Ganga Hedum Hombe Om Tare Dure Sova Om Chinda Sarva Nanga Hedum Hombe Om Tare Dure Sova Om Jede Sarva Asuranga Dehed Nombe Om Tare Dure Sova Om Jeda Sarva Ganga Hedum Hombe. Chadar Tamba Tamjene Lana Jene Chusurda Laye Chunu Tobaye Devjin Daga Chusolo.
Instantly, at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so, I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Abe Kengade Samai Yere Yehun Jarve Gozon Tongjola Nyama Jema Mengaya Da so go sun zhe ba cha zan me cha zhu so lo.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the three doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sava Dadang Gata Abe Kanga Samai Yere Teda Kolan Somba Mebeg Zangla Jera Gubu Gusu.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Dadang Gata Kaya Vishodana Zova. Om Jaya Bamba Yayena Nanda Jarve La Tsoyo Chena Sendo Ranyen Da Nyen Do Zhe Nambar Jang.
Home, the host of victorious deities abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the six perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the six afflictions.
Om Dare Du Re Sova Om Sarva Tatanga Abe Kenga De Samaya Yere Ye O Yonde Jam Soba Mebe Tenzin Hadin Chu Jeja Ishi Chede Jenga Nam Shebe De Jebe Mete Karbo Chemeda Taba Maja Gayame Tende Lunga Yesumje Pacha Jeba Da Jurji.
Bottom of page 16. Home, ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child, pass, become pristine like a white pearl, with no stain left to cleanse, all habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Om Dare Du Re Sova Om Arya Tara Samaya Manabalaya Arya Tane Dinoba Dichan Jendo Mebava Sukdu Kayo Mebava Subhachayo Mebava Anuragdo Mebava Sarva Siddhi Mebayanta Sarva Karma Sutam Sudam Shyam Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Banga Vate Arya Tara Mamem Arya Tara Ma Samaya Sato Om Sarva Tatang Abe Ganga De Samaya Yere Hum. Om Nyamo Dele Dele Nyama Konya Dele Shen Nyam Sen Tadu Dele Ba Kuncho Sumje Dele Sho.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels, may auspiciousness prevail.
Nyanje Tendere Jeba Lama Lala Debaji Godan Kube Shola Jengar Zambonda De Shedan Ledger Nyarvekan Donsar Davasa Sena Yedan Jedenga Nyamye Ganda Do Nyamon Dundu Yakan Jiren Yeshi Osarva Nuchame Nerega Sosordo Yishenye Chado Lame Yanane Sawa Tribe Yeshita Kamsan Laye Nenane Donsaraye Ganda Do Madare Jongjedenga Taba Yeshi Drogene Jidu Senye Dombala Tadama Me Donsalanda Jenga Ekbenye Bojo Yoshi.
Bottom of page 18. Home. Listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression, see them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as a state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, it is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of the six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Tam chen chen ba dun ba bo so na yom den jam zo ye te yin she som za lo ta ba du cha zha ve je ge ve men son she dun dan cho je ba xin de che la som za lo zho na zho ve la vian dong la ba ta la rab de ge Jinga Tamba Yong Den Yin Genda La Son Da Lo Jume Shira Mayo Chu Jega De Qian Long Jia Zo Ge Ren A Zui Dang Ge Jia Jin Ro Be La Xie Zhou Zhi Be Ge La Sam Ca Lo Sam Ca Ba Tam Jie Xin De Gu Jie Zhang Ni Jie Ludu Bae Nang Gung Dan Chu De Zom Ze Lo Jiang Ne Jiam So Qie Nam Jie Da 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 Ye De Sim Qin Gong Go Wa Ge Song Ji Le Zhe Tar Be Ne Zhuang De So Jiang Ne Jiam So Qie Nam Jie Da Da Ta Ye Sim Qin Gong Go Wa Ge Song Ji Le Zhe
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action, devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and their Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion's skillful means, with bodies as numerous as desmotes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation.
In
an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity.
Nanda Tsasun La Tsoyo, Chana Yeshi Durze Jang Dong, Zhubeze Chende Chula Wangerve, Lunga Yesun Zhidana, Dugi Wang Topshong.
Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the 3 roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar, to empty samsara from its very depths. Child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om Dare Tu Dare Dure Sova Kaya Waka Zeda Abekan Om Ahom Ram Yankan Om Ahom Om Ahom Om Ahom Nama Sarva Dadanga Majo Majo Magube Sarva De Kamu Gade Savarena Eman Gangana Kamso Nama Sarva Dadanga Majo Majo Magube Sarva De Kamu Gade Savare Eman Gangana Kamso Nama Sarva Dadanga Majo Majo Magube Sarva De Kamu Gade Savar Gana Kamso Om Chandala Jara Japa Chunya Sandong Ye La Japa Nindunda Mala Limde Tumbe Tonanda Yunda Ro Vedvan Karme Jan Jeve Semjelo Jona Zosa Tuje Taptan Dembe Lopunje Lom Ju Dirje Turje Nurje Da Rom Joju Dembe Zavada Nato Chamba Chibeza Dan Nyamon Donwa Serve Javasha Tenzin Gada Soji Sunloje Tendere Jepulang Baye Chikon Donga Malukunza Yunje Sedan Kuntun Juvasho Doyon Lom Jon Dada Bameda Zodata Rizala Soze Musa Yosha Yeje Ledrone Tenzin Hadan Saje Sunlade Rendere Jepulang Baye Sojo Shimboron Sajo
Bottom of page 27. Home. Listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed. We, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind, we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments, great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food, rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds, and drinks dispelling the pain of the afflictions. consecrating them with mudras, mantras, and samadhi. These are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink. Having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, I dedicate them to you, passed on child of noble family. May the clinging to the six sensations be freed in its natural place. Page 31. Om Ah Hum. All beings of the 5 or 6 classes who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished hungry ghosts, all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies, who are without refuge or shelter, protection, or helping friends on their dreadful journey through the Bardo of becoming, who have no support of past collections and little virtue to call upon, whose aggregates combine 4 names of which sensation is by nature suffering, who are tormented by confused perceptions and bewilderment, and anguish by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, who are like a feather blown around by wind and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these Bardo beings, as well as all the other beings dwelling in the Bardo. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state, may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara and the Bodhisattva, eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the Bardo as such and seal confused appearances. Remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the Yidam, and the view, may the obscurations of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to special pure lands such as Dewa Chen or Lotus Light.
Nere Kajija, Donga Sumji Ranjaya, the Lama, Majimbo, Sanjo, Jodo Simjene, Chenya Demba Timbaji, Langa Ranji Mebada, Jamada, Mandado, Wasarnimba Yajela, Bema de Beshindoso, Namantaye Yishina Yemenga, Sunjo Yo Nanji Aya Nambane, Abba Bibidugartem.
Bottom of page 34. Hum. Listen, passed on child of noble family. Wherever in cyclic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of 3 kinds, unattached and without craving. Give rise to the supreme mind of awakening and remember the truth, the Dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that the 5 paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called Lotus Array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha.
Yom Denda Devyen Sheba Dratyomba Yanda Padobasa Gumbo Bada Mebala Sa Dalon Chudaja Jewa Yom Denda Devyen Sheba Dratyomba Yanda Zuba Sanjen Gumbo Bada Mebala Sa Chudaja Sun Jewa
Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. Bottom of page 36. Hri, in the pure land of great bliss is infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt yearning. This body is a city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha. By the force of the noble and supreme conquerors, compassionate blessings, and our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah. From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all samsaric phenomenon, the aggregates, elements, and sense bases of the deceased, into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity. Home. In the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and the habitual tendencies of the one past. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Om Ayatare Samaya Manabalaya Ayatare Dinoba Didandro Mebaba Sudokayo Meba Subajayo Mebaba Anuratu Mebaba Sarva Siddhe Meba Sarva Karma Sutam Shirang Guru Hong Ha 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 Banga Vate Ayatara Mamim Ayat Mama Maha Samayang.
We'll return to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 41 to recite the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn, empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since Mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through psychic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature, free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Om Ayatare Sabare Vara Argan Baden Bebed Alogan Ganda Never Shabda Bodhi Samaya Manabalaya Ayatara Denoba Tudrondro Mebaba Sudogayo Meba Subajayo Mebaba Anurato Meba Sarva Siddhe Mebaya Sava Karma Sutta Sudan Jirang Guru Hum Ha 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 Hu Banga Vate Ayatara Mam Ayatare Baba Ma Samaya Sadhu Om Ayatare Sama Manubalaya Ayatare Dino Nedondro Meba Sukdu Kayo Meba Subajayo Meba Anuradu Meba Sarva Siddhe Meba Yanto Sava Karma Sutta Irang Guru Hum Ha 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 Hu Banga Vate Ayatara Mamem Ayatare Baba Ma Samai Sadova Om Ayatare Samai Manabalaya Ayatare Dinoba Vedandro Meba Sukdu Kayo Meba Subachayo Meba Anurado Meba Sarva Siddhe Meba Sava Karma Sutta Med Samchirang Guru Hum Ha 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 Banga Vate Ayatara Mame Ayatare Bava Ma Sama Hadu Maja Bhadra Madra Dang Dalo Mombe Vangena Numba Ganji Zonjola Ngudra Survere Wamdana Tendang Lanjedo Korva Sedu Yuneja Nimi Zedam Maso Zon Jonan
Middle of page 50.
Yam Tenzin Ma Wanyada Laman Chibim Gudruda Lama Laye Droji Shon
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime, I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds an upala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations, so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime, you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having obtained merit, Dharma teachings and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours and benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. Now we'll do Sambala, Summoning Good Fortune, in the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text on page 63.
Watching pure land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayas grant long life, regard me kind-heartedly in Potala, pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme seed. He in lotus like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing. Sky-faring rainbow body. In manifest joy, land of perfect bliss, even the names for confused hate don't exist. Sattva, Sattva, grant blessings, mirror like wisdom, Siddhi, in glory endowed land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Prajna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in the watch and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom, Siddhi in fulfilled activity. Land of perfect Buddha deeds, there's no words for jealousy. Amoga Siddhi be bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the augment Dharma sphere, endowed with 5 perfections. Ignorance does not exist. Vairochana grant Dharma. Dhatu wisdom siddhi, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Indemnity Dhyana, social dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery. Fortune of profound mantra, gurus offer namna, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Dwell ye realms of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common power, siddhi fulfilling all limbs. 24 sacred sites gathered infinite sky dancers, grant ripening liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakayas expands, 12 lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts increase, 2 stages mantra deity in all taming Tulku sphere. Dwell Mahakala and court, grant subjugating siddhi, fortune of enlightened acts. Om Hrin Vaishravanaza, Lord was thou of Jambala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life merit, wealth, food and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle. Fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd and moors, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 great precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every. Bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's ghost spirits wealth midway, Naga's wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans wealth. Bring them here as good fortune, Lupagpo's body fortune, Jambuling's holy dharma. Balang chose fortunate wealth, Brahmins, longevity, beings, life, strength, and merit. Of all lands grant therefore true Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings all reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gesar, the courage of Ugarhor. As good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers. Monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune, come like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune, please come here, like a river flows northern long life fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above, upper long life fortune, come like 6 grains ripening below, lower long life fortune, come fortune of melodious praise, young like turquoise dragons, roar, fortune of hearts stood in slime, come like dazzling star garlands, Eastern Vajradaki, me bring life's fortune, pacify disease, demons, hindrances, Southern jewel Daki, me bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches, Western lotus Daki, me summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana, northern action Daki, me bring the foreign light and axe, annihilate hindrance evil, wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, and make this fortune steadfast, potent as life's substances, and at this place protect wealth, please remain firm, unchanging, grant eternal life, Siddhi, grant endless treasure, Siddhi, grant wealth and merit, Siddhi, grant to Siddhis, let them be accomplished spontaneously, Sarva Siddhi Alallahu.
Ahom, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment to the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment to the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment to the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Bhavasambhava and Amitabha, in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll go to the blue prayer book to do the dedication prayer on page 40, the prayer of Kuntuzangpo, the primordial Buddha of Samantabhadra. Ho. Everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntuzangpo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation, or denial, and it is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kuntuzangpo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness, free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntuzangpo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering, there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually, the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this, the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses, and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state, then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you, beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to the lower rebirths. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to Buddha's, the ground of all, but your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion, like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings without exception attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Aho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kuntuzangpo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. Now we'll do the long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 20. For For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jingdingompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms with 1,000 wheel-turning kings, your 1,000 eyes with 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon, your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Tragedy to draw the Mazabana, there is a Kamsam Monade, Hatang so, Yami, Mamboche, Master subject, Chibo Yore. There is a Simjin of Sanjay and some Habgay Chigri, Sanjay Yunti Shia, then it's Simji Domain Town, then makes it out the Yenian Kamsam Mona. Queen Sanjay, Matang Yansi, Cremin Triple Jerusalem, Queen Charong, JangChok, Charong. 저런 잠 철해야지. 저런 거에 나디기 차스면 내 능이 말이 나대 누구는 용서 특기 하고 나디기 중들이 하고래. 가래서는 저런 주자 싸움하던 거리. 감성성지 답지고 그게 사지 나당냠 재민 처벌자로서 대하마오래지. 이 자식들의 저기 그럼 뭐 양당이라도 돌랭난 거래.
All Dharma friends, then practitioners who cannot practice so much, then this Samhita Badara of the prayer of Kuntuzangpo, this is the best way of practice. Actually, it says all mother sentient beings has the Buddha nature. So then people laughed when people heard that. Actually, the Buddha nature and self-grasping is like water and fire. It is a contradiction. So actually in the Samhita prayer, it says that fundamentally all mother sentient beings are same like a Buddha or Kuntuzangpo. So then, but people lost mindfulness, or other sentient beings lost their mindfulness. That's where then their mind became like ice. So then Buddha nature is like water. So then here says all the suffering occurs. All the suffering occur from self cherish. So then we understand the cause of suffering. So the cause of suffering is self-cherish. So then all the practitioners will practice the prayer of Kuntuzangpo frequently. This is very important.
Thank you, everyone, for joining our practice. And a wonderful way to realize that Samantabhadra prayer is to do your mindfulness meditation. So please join Khenpo Tenzin this afternoon from 3 to 4. He'll be leading us in the mindful meditation. And also be sure to submit all of your recitations of the World Peace Prayer on our homepage of our website, garchen.net, at Garchen Rinpoche's request for us to recite that World Peace Prayer as much as possible. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Be well.